6 hours before I ended up on a car to Cape Cod for a Filipino student retreat. I didn't even know I was going. Earlier that day, I had just finished my batch quest presentation when I got a text from my friend asking what I was doing that night. I said, nothing. Why? He said, come with me to Cape Cod. I remember sitting there thinking, this is freaking insane. I had work, I had reasons not to go, things to do. But for some reason, I said yes. And I think that moment says a lot about who I've become this semester. Because if you asked me a few months ago, I was not that kind of person. I liked structure, having a plan, a little bit of what other people were saying here today, actually. And I was always thinking about what was next. Job applications, internships, career paths. My life felt very optimized, but also a bit narrow. Then I got to Boston, and suddenly, everything felt different. There was always something happening. Concerts, events, random plans that didn't exist an hour before. But more than that, it was the people. For the first time, my worlds started to overlap. I would be with friends from the program, then run into someone from uni or high school, and then end up meeting other Filipinos in the city, all in the same day. It did not feel like I had separate lives anymore. It felt like everything was finally happening together. And that matters to me more than I can fully explain in these 3 minutes. Because my life has taken place across 3 different countries, different phases of my life have existed in different places, with different people, at different times. And because of that, I think I got used to feeling like different parts of me belong in different worlds. I would see my friends online posting pictures where their high school, college, and hometown friends were all together, and honestly, I envied that. Because for me, that had always felt harder. This semester, that started to change. Some of my closest friends from different stages of my life got to meet each other. They got to meet the new people I met here too. It felt like proof that my life was no longer just a collection of separate chapters. It felt like those chapters could actually speak to each other. And then I realized something I hadn't really noticed before. I'd been so focused on building a future or reminiscing about the past that I'd forgotten how to actually live in the present. Boston kind of forced me to change that. Not in some huge dramatic way, but in small decisions. Like that trip to Cape Cod. It was not just a last-minute decision. It was proof that I'd become someone more open, spontaneous, and more willing to step into things without needing everything figured out first. And honestly, it made life feel lighter. Because I think for a long time, I treated life like something to control as well as possible. But this semester reminded me that some of the best parts of life arrive unplanned. Whether that's a text after class, a car ride you did not expect, a weekend you almost said no to. Because it turns out, the best chapter I ever lived was the one I almost skipped. My name is Jalen, senior at Earlham College and from the LSP Association. Thank you.